Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and good morning. I'm Rabbi Cassi, and I'd like to share a little bit from this week's Torah portion. I'm standing right now in our beautiful sanctuary underneath the symbol that is as ancient as it is meaningful, which is the Ner Tamid, or the eternal light that you see behind me. It dates back to this week's Torah portion, Tetzaveh. Just as the Israelites enjoyed light in their ancient tabernacle, so too do we maintain it in our sanctuaries, both downstairs, right here, and also in our Beit Midrash upstairs. In fact, the commandment to keep the eternal light is the only one associated with the ancient tabernacle that we continue to practice today. Va'ata tetzaveh, it's b'nei Yisrael v'yichlu alecha shemen zait petit lamaor ulamhalot tamid. You shall command the children of Israel to bring pure olive oil beaten for the light, to cause a lamp to burn continually. The great medieval commentator Rashi expounds upon two words in this verse that I just read. The first is tamid, always. He explains that the light must be continual. Today we have LED lights that can last for years, but in ancient times, this required a lot of work to keep the light aglow. Every night someone would need to tend to it, ensuring that it would continue to shine. This light became a symbol of God's everlasting presence. It was a source of comfort for those in pain or mourning. It was a symbol of strength for those who were ill. It reminded us of the Torah's teachings and inspiration that inform our lives. It was a calling for every member of the Jewish people to live according to Jewish values with humility, compassion, and a commitment to justice. Since thousands of years ago, this Ner Tamid has brought our people closer to Torah and all that is within. But this light doesn't glow on its own. It requires ongoing commitment to keep that light aflame. It depends on our bonds with both God and one another. Rashi also highlights an unusual verb that appears in this verse, lahalot ner tamid. The Torah doesn't say that we should kindle the ner tamid. Instead of an active verb, it uses a causative one. Rather than saying you shall kindle the light continually, it says you shall cause the light to burn continually. It's a subtle but essential difference. As Rashi explains, one should tend to the flame so that it rises on its own. Rather than relighting the flame every night, Aaron was tasked with nurturing it, to continue to shine as a vibrant light of sanctity and inspiration. And so are we. We nurture the Ner Tamid when we pray and comfort and rejoice with our fellow community members. We nourish it when we study Torah and live according to Jewish values. We do not need to light the flame. It is already glowing. Our task, like Aaron's, is to tend to it. It is particularly inspiring to me when young leaders cultivate the flame. 2 weeks ago, Zoe Davidson attended a song leader boot camp where she honed her skills as a songwriter and song leader and shared her Ahavat Olam melody with the community. She took the words to a prayer about God's love and made it her own. In so doing, she keeps this Ner Tamid aglow. Tonight, she will lead us in that very prayer. And this past weekend, I enjoyed taking Sarah Gill and Hannah Bazo to Washington, D.C. for a 4-day experience called L'Takein. There, they joined 400 other Jewish teens in exploring Jewish values and issues of our time. Teens learned about what Judaism says concerning mental health, poverty, and homelessness, LGBTQ rights, racial injustice, and environmentalism. They were empowered to use their voices and speak to senators and representatives about these critical topics. Informed by Jewish values, they did their part to create a more just world. Hannah and Sarah will be talking about their experiences at services this evening as well. There are many ways to nurture the Ner Tamid, the eternal light of Torah. Tonight, we uplift them all with a special story Shabbat at 6:30 p.m. I look forward to seeing you there. Shabbat Shalom.